Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Story Hour. Bit of non-fiction for you this week, so no story, and hopefully it won't go on for an hour. Back in 1989 I was 14, and like a lot of teenagers, wherever our parents went, we had to go too. And if you were really lucky, when you got home from an exciting weekend, you were made to write about it. Well, here's what I wrote. 1989. The National Champs. On the weekend of the 16th and 17th of September, we all went to the National Field Archery Society's annual championships. Spelt champion -ships. I was 14. Held at Ombersley in sunny Worcestershire. We set off in the usual head style, car packed full of hot melt and spare bows, barely leaving any room for me to sit. With the Queen tape blaring, we set off. It took 2 hours altogether up the jam-packed scenic M5. We arrived, finally, at the campsite at around 8 p.m, without a hitch or a rude word spoken, which is a miracle for us. We had to put the tent up in the dark using the car's headlights. Now this, of course, did not go off as smoothly as the driving, what with mattresses blowing away, pegs being bent, but not many rude words were crossed, and we did set up quite quickly. I think this had something to do with getting to the pub on time. We managed it and went in and had our food, and finally got to our beds and our flying mattresses. In the morning we got up at 7:30, yawn, yawn. Me and Dad struggled to put on our clothes in the tent, while Mum made the continental breakfast of hot dogs in rolls. We soon finished and got washed in the lovely washroom I don't think. We then set out for our shoot. It took about 2 minutes down the road. Loads of people were already there, and by the time the shoot started, there was about 400 archers. The shoot was split up into 4 courses, A, B, X and Y. All the longbows, hunting tackle and barebow were on A-B courses, and the brilliant people like me were on X and Y, shooting bow hunter, that's me, freestyle, crossbow and unlimited. We were led out to our targets, and we passed an ambulance with a first aid tent. This put me off the shoot. But I soon forgot about it. That was because of the person I shot round with was Peter Day. He always makes funny jokes and terrible puns. He said he was going to dedicate one of his arrows to his sweet, because it was always going round trees. It was like this the whole shoot, but I stuck it out. The shoot was in the woods. There was 2 types of targets, big game and bushman. In big game, adults shoot red, white and blue pegs. Juniors shoot white, blue, blue pegs, and juveniles shoot yellow all 3. What you do is, if you hit first arrow, you stop, but if you miss, you go to your next peg, and so on. Bushman is a bit different. The target has a ring on it. You get higher points the closer to the kill. There are 36 targets in each course. We then went back to our starting point, handed in our scorecards, and went back to our tent because there's no prizes on the first day. This happens on Sunday when both scores are added together. The next day we shot the same round on a different course. When we finished, I had to tell my parents that I had bent some of my new arrows. We handed the scorecards in and sat and waited for the prizes. Me and Mum were 3rd in the country. But Dad let the family down. But he did buy me some raffle tickets. But they did not win, never mind. It was a great weekend, and I hope you can come next time. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that, And hopefully when your parents make you go on lovely weekends, you also remember to spend a good hour or two struggling to write things down about things that you don't really care about or remember. Bye bye. See you again soon.